That's loud. What is up, Boobie Goaters? Good morning, Boobie Goater. My name's Erin, and welcome to Boobie Goats. I did not put a movie out today, but it will be coming out later today. I hope this is working, and I hope you guys can hear me if anybody's here at all. And it looks like we have a few comments, so I'm going to go ahead and pop those up. And if you didn't know, yesterday was my birthday, and I turned 40. I'm old. I was like editing my video to come out last night and I totally fell asleep. So I was like, that's it. I'm going to bed. I can't make a movie. I'm not gonna like kill myself over making videos for YouTube, but I do like to make them. So it's not like a hard thing. It's just that I fell asleep. I was like so tired. You get to see my birthday present in the video. I think I'm gonna have it come out maybe after the live stream or maybe around noon. I don't know. But I'll get it out to you guys today. It's gonna be a rainy day here, so I really don't know what exactly I'm gonna be up to. I do know that when it rains, I do lots of laundry and clean. So that's my deal. All right, it looks like we have some comments. I got a little ticker tag going. It's like, morning coffee. What is it, babe? Oh, you want to join me? I thought you were gonna watch Bluey. No. Yeah, I was gonna start this at 7:30, and then I couldn't find my Chromebook. And then, oh, let me see. There's a bunch of comments. Maybe nobody can hear me. And it's full. Uh-oh, let me get Rocky up here. You guys can hear me, right? I've decided to go into StreamYard today because I couldn't find my Chromebook, and the last person that took a photo on it was Scarlett, so it's in her room. I know where it is. But I didn't make the connection until a little bit ago. All right, Rocky, hello. Are you having your breakfast? She's got cold steak, a couple sliced up apples, cheese. Sounds good to me, right? That's a good brekkie? And we were watching Bluey. And she woke up, so I had to take care of her. And she was like, no, stay with me on the couch. And I'm like, let me make you something. You can watch Bluey. Mommy will chat to herself on her phone. All right, so I'm actually in the StreamYard, and what I did, because it's on my phone, I put it to desktop view, and it's giving me all the other options. So it's kind of nice that way. Hopefully I can put the comments up on here, and it's all good. So let's start at the top, which is Thomas is here. And he says, good morning. And then Granny Boo, good morning. Thomas is saying hi to Granny Boo. Sandy's here. Good morning, Sandy. Granny Boo saying hi to Thomas. Thomas is saying hi to Sandy. Oh yeah, Thomas, you shaved, man. I saw you on something. You were on something last night. Was it the keto cookout or something? And you're all shaved up, man. Looks good, dude. Looks good. You said I wasn't gonna like it. I don't know. Either or. I think like when the guys shave, they just look like little kids. Sometimes. All right, and Thomas says when it rains, it does pour. Yeah, it does. Huh? And then retired Rick is here. Good morning. The only problem with doing this on the on my phone in the laptop mode or whatever, computer mode, I can't read the comments very well. Let's see. Good morning. And Tom's saying thank you to Sandy. And Sandy goes, hi, Rocky. Say hi to Sandy. What? She said hi to you. It's very nice to say hi. Yeah. Lori said yesterday that she bet pictures of of me when I was Rocky's age. We look the same. We do. My mom has all my pictures, so I'm gonna have to, when I go up there again, I'll take a few and show you guys because it's, yeah, definitely a little copy. Alrighty. And Sandy says you're welcome, Thomas. And Thomas says hello, Rocky. And Thomas is replying to something, I don't know. And then Sandy goes, "We love Rocky." Who doesn't? She's a sweetie. Oh, Thomas just bought coffee and dish soap. Do you think they go together? I always make this joke at the checkout because I always have like weird stuff in my hands. Like I'll have hand soap and maybe ground beef. And like, I guess this is going to be dinner tonight, kids. I make really weird, weird comments like that to the cashiers. Aw, she said, "I wish Rocky was my granddaughter." Rocky's hilarious. You're gonna love the video. What I got for my birthday, Rocky took over it, and it's really funny. So that's coming out probably after the live stream. I'll fix it because I had it for noon, but I get a little jittery about it. I'm like, we should just let it out, let everybody watch it. It's fun. Yeah, making the funny comments like, "Oh man, I'm getting this dish soap to go with my coffee. I bet it'll be delicious." And then like they look at you funny and then you check out. Or just weird stuff. Like one time I was buying a rope and I was like, I hope they don't think we're gonna do something awful with this thing. Yeah. So I'll have it come out after the morning coffee or something. Hey, you eating your cheese? Yeah, you are. What, you're gonna just chew it a little bit and spit it all over me? Weirdo. She's talking so much more now. It's very nice. I'm gonna take a sip. So drink it if you got it, guys. I told Mitch that I was going to do a post birthday show because I usually have these Wednesday, Thursday. I couldn't find the Chromebook. It took me longer to get online. So yeah, and then Rocky woke up and take care of the baby. Uh-oh. I hope you get all the great deals, Sandy. Yes, shopping for me is always so much fun. I realized yesterday my birthday present actually expired on my birthday, and I could have went back to the store on my birthday and got it for probably 50% off of what I bought it for. I was like, son of a gun. What are you doing? I guess we got a fainter here. Going meat shopping. Yeah. I noticed in my little town, Thursday mornings is when the Piggly Wiggly marks down the meats. And I was like, that's the day. That's the day you gotta go. So I might take the kid. Well, no, I can't. Because I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow. But that's okay. I usually go Sunday mornings too. That's a good day to go looking for markdowns. Where everybody's at the church. I go to the meat church. The store. Sorry, I messed up. Oh, my banner's still running. Isn't that fun? I should have had it say happy birthday to me. I need to remember that. I will hit that little dinging thing. I guess what is it? Hit the bell. Like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get all your notifications, right? That's how it goes. I never hit the bell because then my phone would just be going off all the time. What are you doing? Okay, you stay upside down. I'll drink coffee. And how's everybody's day so far? It just started for me. It's 8:30 almost. And oh, what are you doing? You got up? Oh, okay. And my chalkboard behind me says "Be real awesome," and I drew a flower. Does it show up on here? My head's probably in the way. So you gotta be real awesome today, okay? And plant flowers. Oh no, Sandy's bummed. It says, "I'm so bummed. May 10th is your 6 month." Well, what if your new scale is wrong? I cannot. Is it a digital scale? Because my digital scales are always wrong. Like I will stand on them in different parts of my house, and it's different weights. And if I get another digital scale and I stand on that one, it's different from the one that I have. So at this point, I feel really good. Do I need to weigh myself every other time? But I was a little curious about when I did OMAD if I should weigh myself, and I lost weight. So I thought that was like I really made sure I lost weight on that because in the middle of the day I usually weigh 184. And in the beginning of the day I was like 179, but now when I stand on the scale in the middle of the day, I'm 174. So I was like, that's 10 pounds. Yeah, you see a big difference in the mix. See, that's better. Bill Cook's here. Say hi, Bill. You won a prize today. Lucky. But you got a book. I'd be so mad if I got the book. I would be like, man, I got a book. I already know about this stuff. I eat the good food and I feel good. Yeah. Awesome, Rick. He bought a smart scale. I see that you could get one for like less than 20 bucks, but what's so smart about them? You don't pull on it, okay? Don't pull on it or you can't play. You have to go watch Bluey. I banish you to watching Bluey. How about that? What? The kitties? The kitties are doing well too from their spay and neuter. They're actually acted like nothing happened. What? What's wrong? They're sleeping. Yeah. I got a load of I have a load of laundry I need to fold and the kitties are sleeping on it and she's like, Mommy, Mommy. All right. Bill's here. You're a winner. You want a book? Okay. And Sandy says, yes, digital. I see a big difference looking in the mirror. They feel really good, right? So that's the point. Thomas, you got a smart scale? Yes, there's a kitty. Scarlett forgot her backpack. Uh-oh. She said she couldn't find it. It's on the kitchen table. What is this? They all got to ride the bus this morning. Hopefully Flash is good on the way back so I don't have to drive him every day. It really messes up my day because by the time I get back here, it's like past 7:30. I like to get my house jobs done in the morning so I can be outside. Today's supposed to be rainy though. See, just got a smart scale also and measures my fat and muscle weight. Oh, okay, so that's what it does. Mine would be like, you fat. And I'd be like, well, I already knew that. See, I have the Wii Fit. It already tells me. It goes, ooh, every time I stand on it. And Bill says, Dr. Barry said smart scales don't work. Yeah, and so does Polish Mike, and I believe them both. Scale's a scale. You know, honestly, I really never cared, like, especially when you go to the doctor's office and they weigh you. You're in all your clothes, man, so weigh yourself dressed, and that's what you weigh. And it shouldn't bother us at all. And then they make you walk, and then your blood pressure's high because you've walked, and they don't let you sit long enough. Mine was kind of high when I was sick. It's always high when I'm sick and in pain. They were like 140. Oh my god! And I'm like, no, you guys, give me 10 minutes and try it again. And I was low, 110. Yeah. Congratulations, Bill, on the book. Hi, Bill. Congrats. Retired Rick says it shows 12 different things when you stand on it. And Bill says, Dr. Barry said, stand. Wait, hold on. This is so weird. I can't. Okay, there we go. I can sort of. Nope, I can't read the comment. It blocks it out. This is why I don't use this as much. Where are you going, baby? StreamYard already told me I had like almost used up all my hours, and I'm like, son of a gun. Seriously? No, I didn't. He said, stand on it, then drink 32 ounces of water or something like that and stand on it again. That's every scale, though, right? If you drink a bunch of water and stand on it again. But I bet you the smart scale will be like, you're fatter now. What did you do? Shame on you. All right. Yeah, you get in a book, hope it has pictures. Yeah, I want pictures too when I get a book. Uh, oh, there we go. Oh, I almost had it work. And I could read it. I'm popping it up. Let's see. In a couple of weeks, Sandy goes for her the blood work, and you'll see what you weigh. Yeah, there you go. I need to do my blood work. But I'm really thinking my faking thing had to do with salt. And my blood pressure is always so low. It's like 94. So it's not, I guess my mom said it's really good. But she also suggests that I add salt. Because I haven't really, like, I'll add salt to my steaks, but I haven't been taking my electrolytes in quite some time, so I probably depleted something. That's my deal. Oh, yeah, Dr. Kilt should definitely sign it. Hopefully he does. That'd be cool. Sandy says the same thing. It'd be really cool. But you discouraged when you weigh yourself, you know? And I think the best time to weigh yourself is in the morning, after you go to the bathroom, before you drink anything, and then just stand on your scale. And that should be your real weight. Because that's before gravity takes in and pulls us all back down to earth throughout the day. Oh, good. You sent Aliyah, even though we call her Alia. Which I thought it was Alia. You sent her an email, so hopefully, or have her sign it. Look, can you sign it too? No. And then he says, but results will be different on the smart scale. Okay, yeah, every time you weigh. Did he sign the stuff that he sent you? Did he sign the salt? You want salt, right, Thomas? Oh, gotta do that hashtag. Boobie Goaters. Mitch fits in the house. Yeah. Bill's gotta go. He's gotta do stuff. All right. And retired Rick has a cool one. Oh, I can't read it. Why does it do that? I wonder if I click on my picture up here. I'll probably mess it up. Is it a little bigger? There we go. Might tell me my. No. What did I do? You get it right. Mine told me my body water was low, so I started drinking more, and now I feel better. Also, it shows fat loss too. Oh, okay. Is it like a different kind? I don't know. There's so many smart scales. There's some that are like super cheap that you can get off of Amazon. Candy says, bye, Bill. And then Thomas goes, electrolytes. I don't know. I would need to look. I don't sign. See if he signed them. That'd be funny. Ah. Goat tropers. I have to look that up now. Just like egg topsies. Good morning, Terry Sue. Don't drink my coffee and spit in it. What are you doing? I want it. I'm gonna drink it too. I forgot to grab a fizzy water. Do you want to grab me one? Maybe. Although, hey guys, you excited? Mitch is doing a live stream for his birthday. Did you send him a little Gmail about happy birthday? I sent him one yesterday because he wanted to know if I was doing a live stream on my birthday, but I wasn't. I was too busy. Too busy. Everybody saying hi to Terry. Good morning, Labyrinth. I know, good. I'm playing too. Okay, yeah, you got the Renfro Smart Scale. I was looking at those. Iguana Nation does sound really cool. It would be so interesting to see how he grabbed. Like, I know he literally took roadkill off the ground. Rick did, and he needs to show us how he prepares those things and how he cooks them, because that would be so interesting. I know he talks about it, but I wonder if he's scared to show it because YouTube will probably like shut him down again. You know? My finger in the way. I could not find my Chromebook, so I had to use the StreamYard today. Don't you just love all the carnivore group people? They're so cool. I don't have beef with any of them. Yeah, I mean, if we just ask him enough, he'll probably grab one off the side of the road and like cook one, heart attack style. Is that what he does? He says he boils them too, and I would just be like, ew, boiled meat, gross. Oh, and Thomas got the Renfro Smart Scale too. Well, we're not going to eat the iguana, man. We just want to see how he prepares to cook it and how he cooks it. I there's like a way you can get around that on YouTube because I've seen people like many times because I've had really mean roosters. So I've watched how they dispatch roosters and turn them into like stew. But I'm like, I don't have a heart for it yet, so I can't do it. I literally can't. I will try like to get around it so much so that I've had others dispatch my roosters that were super mean, and I didn't even eat them. We kind of just tossed them out in the woods for the coyotes or whoever gets them. Yeah, the run pros. Somebody was it on a keto chat live or keto cookout or whatever it was. They were talking about how they got one for like less than $20, but my scale does the same. I got it for $8 at Walmart. It's digital. It won't tell me. Uh-oh. Rocky, don't get into the chicken feed, honey. Hold on. Oh, I need to get one of those little container holders for the inside chicken feed. What I need to do. So Rocky doesn't play with it like it's sand. She was filling up a little Easter egg box full. That's actually a great deal. They had them for like in my co-op right now. They had some what is it, the copper marron chicks. I complained about it last year because they wanted $12. No, 11.99. This year it's $1 more, 12.99, and you have to buy 6 chicks at like 12.99. And I'm like, what if they die because they're babies? Why do we have to pay so much for these things? And what did you do? Little miss, you get a broom and the dustpan and you clean it up. She's trying to pour chicken feed into a water bottle. Well, as long as she's busy, I'll clean it up later. Do you have a broom? And then why did you make the mess? Do you want the vacuum? I will put the chicken feed up higher. That's not for you. It's for the baby chickens. It is. You can go get your block out of your box. We got sand too, but you have to wait for Emmett to get up and go outside and play in the rain. Okay. Oh, Rocky, why are you so tall now? I'm gonna sit on it. I'll be tall. Ha ha. Here's your stuff. Oh, go back to sleep, kid. Be good like Emmett. He's asleep. Tractor Supply. Oh, Thomas said, and trying to keep from weighing yourself every day. Well, you could just do it. I mean, is it good to do it? Maybe. But what I did when I first started carnivore, I actually don't know what I weighed before because I didn't buy a scale until like a week like after, and I was like, maybe I should buy one just to see if I'm losing weight. And like I would do it once a week. I would check myself. Probably was it Saturday morning or Sunday morning, and I was like, that's the day I'm gonna weigh. And then I just kind of forgot to, because I do that. I'll forget to take electrolytes and I won't take them if I don't cramp or anything, because I guess that's just for cramping, but now I have to take them or I faint because my salt needs to be up to keep my blood pressure a little high. Tractor Supply, baby chicks. There we go. Oh yeah, well, if I got that scale, I'd weigh myself every morning too because it's brand new and it's something to play with. I don't know what HHL is. Is that one of the Healing Humanity League? Is that what it is? I don't know. Sandy loves baby anything. Oh, he was like two bottle baby goats, and they're fickle, man. You don't know if they're gonna make it or not. They wanted 400 for both, and they're bottle babies. I'm like, maybe if they weren't bottle babies, I'd pay that much, but uh, uh, uh. Rocky. Yeah. Okay, she's playing with blocks now. Good. Yeah, you couldn't do it either because you had a mean rooster. Yeah, like he was super mean and he was a copper Marin one. So, I wanted him because if he put his genetics into the eggs and the chickens that I hatched after that, their eggs would all the colors would be darker and more beautiful. But instead, he was a total bleepity bleep and he went to the coyotes. But I didn't do it because I couldn't. I have like BB guns and stuff, and I was like, well, maybe a BB gun will do it. And no, their feathers like are like little are like wearing armor, and it doesn't work. Even you like I don't know, man. It didn't work. So we were just like, oh my god, now we gotta like take out this rooster. Shot at him once with a BB gun. He stopped for a week, and then he returned to his evil self. Oh, okay. I can't read these one. The weird thing about this is like if I click on them, I can't read them, and I don't have my Chrome book on me. I actually looked for it, and that's why this coffee was a little later than normal. And also, Rocky woke up, so yeah, that's why. Oh, for this question, yeah, I like the chalk. Yeah, the chalkboard. I wanted to chalkboard the whole boys' room. But the paint is very expensive because I figured, instead of them just drawing with markers on the wall, which happens occasionally because they're creative, or any kid will do it. And I was like, well, why don't we just chalkboard it up? Because you can buy like white chalkboard paint too, and you get the erasable markers. But it would be weird, like to resell. It wouldn't be the greatest. So I just painted it white and used some wallpaper. I got into wallpapering because I'm not good at painting. I can't get my lines straight. Well, there is a way to tell if it's a boy or a girl, but when you buy them at Tractor Supply and it says pull it, it's a girl. But even the way they check them, 50-50 is. You got your bears and your monkeys? Thank you. Can you put them on the table? And you got Elvis. You got Elvis? Do you want your chant? Oh, you want to put it up here? All right, hold on. Back that up. I don't know if they'll fit, baby. Okay, you got all your toys. I have to move the chicken feed, okay? All right, and then you can get up here. Okay. Not good. I just made a major mess. Ugh. All right, you got all your toys. Mm-hmm. What's that? A teddy bear? Good. You got the teddy bear. Healing Humanity Life. That's close, right? Yeah, love goats. Especially little bottle baby goats. Oh my gosh, they're the best. But back to that one. So there's a way, and it's gross. They have like in these hatcheries, there's these special people that come in and they have huge magnifying glasses and they kind of like push into the baby chicks and check them, check their vents, see if they have a vent or not, or something, you know. And then usually it's really good, but you might get a rooster, and if you get a rooster, then you got to figure out what you're going to do with it. So when we would get roosters in the city, we kind of would let them go. And there was one of them that actually made the news because he chased a little boy out of the road and saved him. And everybody in that community like kept feeding that rooster, and he was there for quite some time. So it was kind of funny. He saved a rooster saved some little boy's life. So it wasn't too awful. But you know, you can't really have roosters in the city or you'll get caught. And I'm not gonna dispatch them because I don't know how to do that and I don't want to do that. Especially like when we lived in the city, houses are closer together. The ladies that we lived next to, they loved having the chickens and listening to them and getting eggs. But I don't think they'd like me like putting up kill cones and doing dispatching roosters because I wouldn't know what else to do except feed them to raccoons, you know? Like, what do you do when you have a rooster? This lady, I was watching her for a while on YouTube, and she got this thing called a rooster collar that goes around their necks, but it just, even though it's humane, it just seemed inhumane to put like something really tight around a rooster's neck to make them not crow. They're worried about crowing. But when the ladies lay, yeah, roosters are fried chicken. That's right. But when the ladies lay, they have their hen call, and I think it's kind of louder than the rooster, honestly, but it's not as annoying, and it's nice to listen to. Oh, you got your monkey. I like your monkey. What would you do with them? Because their meat's tougher, or you turn them into chicken soup. Okay. I like all your monkeys and horsies. Yeah, and we lost your teddy. Do you want to go sit them up on the couch and make a little place for them to sit? Yeah, that'd be fun. Did your little monkey fall down? Got your puppy? Okay, got it. All right. Don't forget the bear. Come back for the bear, and then could you get me the broom? Maybe I'll rainbow back this. Could release the chickens, so it would just be a mess. Coffee time. So I did have a nice little birthday. They sang to me. I really didn't want to do anything but like go to sleep. I was just so tired after eating. Oh, you want to put Elvis back on the couch? And then you could sit the little bears on him and play. I'm gonna hold the dog. Pound puppies. And Thomas is about to make his breakfast. I'm not hungry. I think I'm gonna go back to OMAD today because I just ate a lot yesterday. It was a lot of meat. If I eat at all. I honestly I didn't even want to like really eat yesterday, but I did because I made this like really awesome thing that you'll see in the video that I will release probably after this. I just didn't get done editing it. I fell asleep, guys. I was tired. Which happens. It happens to the best of us. There we go. And none of the kittens had fleas. The yellow one, he had a few ticks though. And I'm like, ticks? No. I hate ticks so much. Oh, Thomas says he needs to go back to sleep. by 12. Oh, you're working tonight? All right, man. Well, be safe with that working. Same goes. My first meal is around noon. You know, it's funny. I never ever liked sugary breakfast or cereal, and even pancakes. They're the worst. They just make you feel gross. I wasn't much of a breakfast eater. I would eat breakfast though because it was the important first meal of the day BS that we all fall for. But I did find having eggs for breakfast with the gestational diabetes, it would really fill me up, and I like that. I like not feeling hungry while pregnant. You know, my energy levels when I would take away all the carbs and still leave like some vegetables and a lot of meat, or and some no, I had like a little bit of meat and a lot of vegetables. I would be super tired because I wasn't eating enough fat, but I didn't know. So it's nice to learn. The more you know about stuff, you know, the more all the knows. What else? Anything fun on the docket? I didn't write anything down. I might think about stuff today to write down for tomorrow. Eggs over easy. You know, my favorite, my mom called them sunny side up eggs. This is my favorite eggs. But I'll eat like scrambled eggs and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes I think they just when they get a little bit, what are you doing, crazy kitten? Now the kittens are acting like they didn't have any surgery. Bacon burgers. There it is. I had around, well, I did like a bunch of cleaning, and then yesterday around, that was probably noon. There's some chicken thighs in the fridge. It looked good. So cooked chicken for me. I I tried to bake the oopsie cake, and it's it's gonna you'll see it. It actually turned out it wasn't bad. I had like a bite of it. It was okay. The kids looked at it like I was crazy. It was really funny. And I'm like, just try it. But Rocky, she enjoyed it, and then the kittens went for it. So I was like, well, they can have it. It's fine. But they did get a cheesecake. Made them a cheesecake, and they had that. I didn't have it because when I make carnivore cheesecake, it's not safe. I will like eat the whole thing. So I don't like to make things that make me like go, oh, I'm gonna eat it all. I was mopping my living room because it really needed it, and we moved everything around, and I got rid of my like really big blue couch because it I hate how they make couches so crappily. So the kids kind of like ripped it up by yeah, ugly cakes taste great. The kids kind of ripped up my couch, so we had to like remove it. I put all my 60s furniture that was in my family room into my living room, and I want to move because I have a coffee table that'll fit my living room better than I have a round kind of cast iron leg table that I fell in love with because it's so cool because it's got cast iron legs. I'm gonna move that to my family room, and then I'm on the lookout for different couches. I don't know what I'm gonna put in my family room actually. I might just it is kind of like a little mini gym in there. I might as well turn it into one. And toy room. That's basically what it is. It's gym and toy room. Right. Me too. And it's lasted the longest with all the crap that I've bought for the kids with furniture. And kids are rough on furniture. They really are. The newer stuff is like they sew the cushions onto everything. We were luckily the last couch we had, the bottom cushions weren't sewed on because that would have been lame. But it was like super expensive. And I was like, do not buy this couch. We need to go to like a restore or a Goodwill and just look for couches because no, I am not buying like a couch. Gosh, that couch must have been like $1,800, guys. It was insane, and they killed it in a year. So, oh, I hate it. We had when my older girls were little, we were gifted from my sister this sweet furniture that was all wood, and it had like these really sweet, like one side was leather, but the other side was like this classic plaid, and you could flip the cushions. It was awesome, and it held up until all this, it was held together by springs and stuff. It was really cool. And I'm on the lookout for one of those couches because the one's just made solid out of oak, beautiful. But it didn't, like, the after a while with children, the cushions didn't make it, so we had to get rid of those and get different couches. And I usually like I would I'm always for secondhand couches. Bone broth, there you go. Bone broth is good. Yes, because I'm the teller of truth. But it is, man. Kids are rough on stuff. So I when like my kitchen table, it's really cool too because it's like super solid oak because all the other ones that I've had, the kids kind of like they like to jump and climb on everything, even though there's stuff outside to jump and climb on. Mm-mm. You got to be monkeys everywhere. So you got to be prepared for all that, the craziness. Or they're rough on stuff. They won't get unrough. I think they get worse, right, as teens because they're bigger and they're just like they get into wrestling and want to play wrestling, break stuff. Like, go outside. Go outside. I had to replace chairs in my kitchen. It was kind of funny. Some of them they broke the weird, where is it? The on the legs of the chair, the middle part. One of them was broken off, and poor Veda sat down on one, and it just like the whole wooden chair broke, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I was gonna glue it. Oh, so I'm always replacing chairs, man, or couches. I give it about, was it 6 months, and then I always replace my washer and dryer, even though I do buy commercial ones, but I'll also buy the ones that are on sale because I'm the teller of the truth. So, hey, I'm pretty good. I don't know what happened to Rocky. I hope she's not making a big mess. It got really quiet. There's not much you can get into but toys. Or wake up Emmett. Warm up my coffee a little bit. But yeah, yesterday I had a really good day. It was nice. Going to Sam's Club. All right. Yeah, everything was made better in the old days. So that's why, like, when I find, like, on Facebook Marketplace, the good vintage stuff, I'm always after it. There was a nice plaid couch, but it wouldn't work with my scene. Some lady was on it for 60. She was like, vintage. And I was like, is that early 90s? What do you think is vintage? What am I? Ancient? Am I antique? Going to Sam's. Get all those deals, Rick. You know it. And all that bacon. I haven't bought bacon. I usually get the big thing from Save-A-Lot, the 10-pounder for $20, which is a really good deal. But they were sold out of it. And that bacon, it doesn't have any sugar in it. You could tell when you eat it. Like it's different. It's salty. It's all right if you want it. But it kind of like, I think Flash is the only kid that eats it. So, and then all the bacon everywhere else went up. So I guess there's something going on with the pigs. It usually goes up and then it'll come down like a yo-yo, like a roller coaster. There's prices these days. Am I right? Yeah, so I put together the greenhouse with Emmett and Raquel yesterday, so that's entertaining. And we did plant, and then we planted cucumbers, and Emmett had his jack-o'-lantern pumpkin seeds, but Rocky kept eating the pumpkin seeds, and I'm like, don't eat those, you're gonna get sick. And she's like, I eat them. And I'm like, oh God. So we planted some of them. She put the rest in her tummy, which is, I guess, yeah, I used to eat pumpkin seeds, but I like them toasted with salt. I think I like the salt on the pumpkin seeds. better. Yep. It's just a day, guys. So post birthday, what else did I do? Not much. Just a regular. I tried to start up my grill. I got it kind of hot enough, and I was gonna sear all the chuck roast that I made the kids, and I was gonna sear my big tomahawk steak, which what I got is a tomahawk. Yeah, that one, the one that we put together. I was kind of making fun of it, but it's really nice. I like it because then I can put all my other things in there and store a lot of my greenhouse goodies, except for the seeds, because the seeds will go bad if I store them in there. And the corn already popped up, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm gonna plant this corn. You do that. I'll plant a lot of stuff, or I'll plant a bunch of seeds, and then I'll be like, I don't know what I'm gonna plant. Oh, hi Rick. Good morning. There you go. Been struggling with computer issues. Oh no. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled because then I had to put it together. And you know what? Honestly, it was really easy. And if you go by an Aldi's and see one, they've got them. They're like $40, so that's not bad for what the price is on a little walk-in greenhouse, you know? And it's working. Good morning, Rick. Everybody says hi to Rick. It is the morning. I'm gonna go about an hour. I gotta clean up all this chicken feed off my floor. I could do that mom pot kettle thing and let the chickens in the house to clean it up for me, but then I'd have to clean up chicken poo, and that's not my deal. It's a little crazy to clean that up. Don't scroll up, Rick. Yeah. And my computers are all old junk, and I'm trying to do an OCR scan, but it keeps crashing. Oh no! I don't know what that is. I'm special. If you haven't guessed. Don't scroll up, Rick. No, I think you like that, right? Exactly. Oh man, yesterday during the Old Man Carnivore's live stream, I hear a truck go by and I'm like, why is it going by slow? And then there was honking. And I look outside and the stupid geese were laying on the highway. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? And I had to like chase them all the way back down. And I'm like, how are you getting out? So I had to like fix their fence, feed them again to keep them contained, and lock all the gates up. And I don't know how they're getting out. I need to like hook up the electric to my electric fence. I haven't done that yet. It's just there looking like it is. But you need like a metal pole to put in the ground, a copper metal. I think I have a long copper pole that I need to put in the ground, and I haven't done it because everything's rocky and it's so hard to hook that up with all the rock. They'd sit on the road to avoid the raccoons. Or maybe they sat on the road to get the raccoons to come out to the road and the possums. Anytime on the road when I see a dead raccoon, a dead possum, and a dead armadillo, I'm like, something big was going down last night. Anytime you drive by and see that. Good morning, Deborah. Thank you. I am gonna have a blessed day. I am. I think all days are beautiful blessings, and it's awesome that we woke up. You might feel crummy. Sun might not be out, but cheer up. Do something. Make it worth your while. That's why you're here. You know, beautiful. Every day is beautiful and gifted. I just feel like that because I came from mentally I was in a dark place. Physically, I was really inflamed. So I feel new and everything is wonderful and beautiful. So I just take in the beauty of what what little nonsense is going on. Those are the kittens. Where's the baby? Ah, let's try playing with blocks. She's a good one. No Mr. Rocky shenanigans. Pouring baby chicken feed on the floor. I like when the baby ducks are in the house because you can put them on the ground and they follow you all around. But not right now. The kittens are a little crazy. Earlier, before I started this live stream, the chickens, the baby ones in the house were going off. And I'm like, what's going on? I go over there, look, and an orange cat is inside of the brooder. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? And I keep pulling him out. The dude just had some major surgery. What's he doing in there? Leave those poor little baby chicks alone. So I had to put the cage cover back on it and deter him with some toys. I put a dinosaur on top so he can stay back. Godzilla is gonna protect these chickies. Oh. Yeah, we put that up there. That one up there. All right. You guys have any fun questions for me? Something hard? How do you do anything? How do you do this? I don't. I think I get away with all the stuff that I do. And it's just moment living. I live minute by minute. It's kind of fun. What am I going to do next? What do I got to do today? So today I'm going to play around with probably clean like my family room, the chicken room, the toy room, the exercise room. I'm going to fix it around a little bit more and figure out if like maybe I'll get some chairs for that room. Be on the lookout for some chairs, maybe good leather ones, not the fake leather ones that rub off after you sit on them for so long. Yeah, the kids were complaining about my family room because it's literally, you could probably fit like 5 kids on the couch instead of like 12. And they're like, where do we sit? And I'm like, on the floor. That's what I did in the olden days. The kids weren't allowed on the couch. We had to sit on the floor to watch TV because the TVs were whittled out of wood and they were on the ground. And they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm going to go. If my husband's still at work, I'll probably set up in maybe I'll set up in the kitchen. If this looks like it's streaming pretty well out here in my kitchen, so we can all the kids can tell Mitch happy birthday. I think he'd like that. I think it's really cool that he's doing a little birthday bash live stream. The cats are tearing up toys. What are you? You guys aren't supposed to be playing. You have to keep it take it easy. Don't rip your stitches. So I only had to get one spayed. All the rest are neutered. The older male cat that got neutered, he's not doing too well. Like, I mean, he's fine, but you know, he's not doing too well. Oh, are you going to be at work at that time? When do you go to work, buddy? Yeah, we weren't allowed on the couches. I mean, sure, you could sit on the couch if you wanted to, but a lot of the time kids were not allowed to touch couches and you had to sit on the floor. You remember like sitting like this, watching TV and your elbows hurting? Watching cartoons in the morning? And it was always like, who gets to sit in front of the TV? But my mom would always be like, don't sit that close because you're gonna need glasses, you're gonna hurt your eyes. You like skip back. Yeah, I always laid on the floor to watch the telly. That's right. And you weren't allowed to play because you're bouncing on the couch. Man. My mom tells this story about how her couch is made out of like the foam back in the early 80s. And it was a newer couch. And she leaves my 2 oldest brothers with the babysitter because she worked at the time. She goes to the bank. She comes back and her couch is tore to shreds. And she's like, what happened? And the babysitter was like, They just wanted to play on the couch and then they went a little crazy and ripped up the couch. And my mom was like, that was the day I quit my job and became a stay-at-home mom. Because you can't even, she was like, I couldn't even trust the babysitters. She has a really funny story. It's kind of messed up, where this old lady used to watch my oldest brother, and somebody told her that she just puts him out front and lets him sit outside in his stroller. So my mom decided to get off of work early and kidnap her own kid to see what this lady would do. She almost gave that lady a heart attack. Yeah, if you're up in time, yeah. Hopefully we see you at the stream. So I would do this, but as a kid, my sister and I had some beanbag chairs, and what had happened was we wanted to see what the beans are made out of. Kids do this. So you rip open the chairs and you cut the beans. And you make such a terrible mess. Yes. Don't know if you're gonna be awake yet. Yeah. Yep. Who didn't? Okay, so my bunk bed was so cool. It had the stairs leading up. It had like this part that opened up and you could put it had a dresser in it. But the way the bunk beds were like this. So I had the top bunk. We'd all run up to the top bunk and jump down off the bunk bed onto the bottom bed. It was all that's all we did at night. My poor parents. What are you doing? Go to bed. Uh, you need a better desk, so you're thinking of making it yourself. That'd be cool. You should record it. It should be like the show, doing stuff. Doing stuff is fun to watch. Yeah, we all did. And then you like you kind of fall off, you bounce, you hit the wall with your head, black out for a little. No, that never happens. But I've had just my bed was near a windowsill, and I was sitting on it sideways reading a book, and I just thought my pillow was behind me for some dumb reason. I hit my head back and I hit it hard and blacked out for like 2 seconds. I was like, "Oh, that really hurt. I'm never doing that again." That was fun. And my mom also tells a story about her friend in the 60s that would be like, "Hey, come on over here. Let's peel paint and eat it." She was like, she was a paint eater. It was weird. Lead paint for sure. See? Yeah. Oh man. You have to get stitches. One of my friends, she had like the coolest little dimple. And I'd ask her, how'd you get that dimple? And she was like, I was chasing my sister around my bed. I slipped and I cut my cheek. And I was like, oh, well, it looks really nice. Leg room for sitting. It's like, oh, but maybe like a lower desk, a higher desk is what you need, right? You know, if you had Facebook, check the marketplace. Sometimes, like, people are always getting rid of desks. We had a nice desk. It was in the kitchen. It was kind of weird when we moved here. It was left by my aunt. And she was like, yeah, that's the farm desk. It used to be in there. And it was just big and bulky. And it was like some senator's desk. And I was like, well, I don't need it in the kitchen. Oh, yeah, that's good. I've been to the emergency room so many times getting kids stitches or just glued together. I'm like, these kids are having so much fun. They're broken arms. That's the worst. We had one flying a kite. She slipped and hit her arm really hard on the ground. And she was like, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then, like, the next day, she can't lift her arm. And I'm like, we gotta go, honey. Yeah, but it's really fun to build your own desk. I actually have one that was built and it's in my barn that's just holding a bunch of tools and stuff. Classic build. We thought about using it as a table, but it's a little small. Or, I mean, you could use it as a prep table or something. Oh my God, Sandy. Ow! Did you black out? I slipped on ice before, hit my head, and I'm sure I was passed out for like 5 minutes. And my parents were talking to the priest in mass, and they didn't even know. And I didn't even tell them after because I figured I'd get in trouble. Just because you know you're a silly kid and you think you're gonna get in trouble for something at any time. It's so weird. You know, they rubber stamped your yeah. I just have to walk in and they'll be like, "Oh, it's Adele. What's up, Al?" Oh. Or oh, it's you guys again. This one lady, the one that I saw for the urgent care, I've seen her before because we went in there for flash for his ear, and she was like, "I'm always here," and I was like, "Yes, you are." I should know her by name. I knew the other lady by name. I think her name was Savannah. I knew her. I was like, "Hey, Savannah," and she'd look at me like, "Oh yeah, it's you guys." My brother Rob was in swimming, and he was doing like maybe a speed race or something, who knows, but he kept swimming and he didn't stop to turn like he's supposed to, and he hit his head on the cement at full speed. And he had a concussion. He was like, I got a concussion. I'm out of school for 3 days. And I was like, son of a gun. I want a concussion. Not really though, I don't. All right, you beautiful, wonderful people. We've been here at the hour. Boom. Talk some funny stuff. I might, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll probably be on here tomorrow. I might use StreamYard again. It was kind of easier now, and I can just get your little chats up on the board, so that's always fun. Thanks for coming by. And I have my show uploaded. I was gonna have it go out for noon, but I might just release it for no reason. I just, it's morning. I like drinking coffee and watching stuff. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'll do something. Bye, everybody. And I have to clean up chicken feed off my floor. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, everything's too salty. Well, I thought I had to cut back. Apparently I don't because my blood pressure's so low. Oh, you're welcome. I'll be on tomorrow. I know they're kind of my thumbnails are sporadic though because I don't know how to do stuff. Bye everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll have a show upload soon, hopefully, and I'll have it out for you guys. So bye. Clean up this chicken feed. Rocky! He's probably watching Bluey. Bye, guys. If I can end this, I probably won't. We'll hear forever, everybody. Sorry. Boom. End the stream.